On this day, April 2nd, 1805, Hans Christian Andersen was born in Denmark to a poor family, and that matters because the man who gave the world fairy tales did not come from anything like a fairy tale beginning. His father was a shoemaker, and his mother earned money washing clothes, and Andersen spent much of his life straining against this rigid class system that kept reminding him where he came from. And as a teenager, Andersen leaves for Copenhagen, chasing fame, trying to make it into the theater, and he arrives with pretty much no skills. He gets there and he's ambitious, but he's also awkward and undereducated and outside of the circles of the people who made these decisions. And yet that outsider status may be part of why his stories have lasted so long. In 1835, his first book of tales for children appear, and we get stories like The Princess and the Pea, The Little Mermaid, The Snow Queen, and The Ugly Duckling. And these are not just sweet nursery rhymes. They're full of longing and exclusion, and they contain characters with vanity and pain and hope. And when you read The Ugly Duckling, you can tell that Andersen knew what it felt like to move through the world as someone who didn't always fit in. And I think stories like Andersen's endure because hardship often teaches people what comfort cannot. A smooth, easy life can make someone look polished, but it doesn't always make them deep. In fact, it can make them fragile. When you hear successful people talk and they talk about how they got to where they are, so often they look back and they credit the hard things and the challenges in their lives, the setbacks and the embarrassments and being overlooked, because those are usually the things that form them most deeply. And Andersen seems to fit this pattern. His stories get at something that pride and control overlook. Sometimes the people who understand the world best are the ones who spent the most time learning in difficult ways.